Scene Mom says, welcome to the new podcast from former Phoenix radio host Danny Cutler. Each week bringing you independent music, industry news, the occasional interview, and other fun segments. Let's get to it.
So lost, I'm staring up at my ceiling, feeling hopeless, like life has no meaning. I wanna wake up and feel whole again. Gonna keep my head up till the day I win. Thinking about all the versions I wrote, every draft of that last farewell note, and hoping I'd be past it by now. Then those voices wouldn't still be so loud. Draw me a map, a way back home. Give me a break, I'm on my own. I need direction to get my feet steady on the ground in front of me. Open my eyes to all the problems I've created. The consequences are causing me to drown. I'll just keep moving forward because it's all I can do right now. Thinking about all the versions I wrote, every draft of that last farewell note, and hoping I'd be past it by now. Then those voices wouldn't still be so loud. Draw me a map, a way back home. Give me a break, I'm on my own. I need direction to get my feet steady on the ground in front of me. Throw me a rope and pull me up. I'm feeling lost and out of luck. I need direction to get my feet steady on the ground in front of me. Gotta keep my hope up, my head up, my eyes up. Gotta keep my hope up, my head up, my eyes up. Gotta keep my hope up, my head up, my eyes up. Gotta keep my hope up, my head up, my eyes up. Draw me a map, a way back home. Give me a break, I'm on my own. I need direction to get my feet steady on the ground in front of me. Throw me a rope and pull me up. I'm feeling lost and out of luck. I need direction to get my feet steady on the ground in front of me.
Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 17. That was the shiny new single from Phoenix pop punk band Turn Zero, and that's called Steady. I definitely feel like a mom to Emily and the guys. I just love them so much, and I have enjoyed watching their band grow, starting with Emily and her solo acoustic gigs. And I know she is rolling her eyes right now if she is listening, but just wonderful to see how she has grown musically, and with Turn Zero, it's just amazing. So you can find this single and others wherever you stream music. I hope everyone has had a great week. We are in the midst of a heat wave here in New England. And by heat wave, for those of you in Phoenix, I mean the temps are in the 80s. So yeah, no complaints from this desert reject. It's warm, but it's only for a few days, and it's not 100 degrees. It has been a pretty good week here. My nephew graduated from Tufts University over the weekend. Couldn't make it to the ceremony because it would have just been a little too much back and forth driving to take care of the doggo, but we had a wonderful dinner together that evening. My husband and I were laughing because it would have been easier to get to the graduation if we had flown in and visited versus living here. That's okay though. It was still nice to be able to celebrate with him and our family, and I still get to see him a lot more than I have over the past, decade. I have another interview this week. My friend Sam Wiley, aka the Wiley One, got in touch and let me know that he has new music coming out. And I'm so excited because he sort of fell off the earth for a while. I was happy to have him on the show. He's not only very talented writer and musician, just has great insight into the industry, and he's just a great guy. And I know you're going to love all of his thoughts. You're also going to get a sneak preview of his new single that features Scotty Johnson of the Gym Blossoms. And that actually drops on the 23rd. So if you're listening on the 23rd, well, you're getting it right on time. But if you're listening on Wednesday, it's a sneak peek. So I hope you enjoyed the chat. I sure did. In other news, there is another merch sale happening over on Threadless. It's a big Memorial Weekend sale. So it's happening all week long, ends on Monday, the 27th. Right now, all t-shirts are $13 and you can save 40% off of everything else. Scene Mom says it's a great time to treat yourself and also help support the show and independent artists. And yes, I will have a link in the show notes. But for now, let's get back to the music. Then we'll go right into my interview with Sam. So here's one of his older tracks. This is called What I Am, right here on the Scene Mom Says podcast.
Blessed in the air, we've been traveling for days in the haze we came to share. So don't be lonely, not the only one sincere, cause we're grabbing a microphone, saxophone, drum and bass, yeah. Hey, we're gonna raise it up for days of love. Say what up and size it up with heart to let us rise above. So get excited and despite it, have no fear, cause your music to my ears. What I am is love. Your love is what I am. What I am is love. Your love is what I am. What I am is love. Your love is what I am. What I am is love, yeah, love, yeah.
It's time to all get out of your mind. And while you're doing that, please don't forget to always be kind. People's hearts full of hate when they should be full of hope. If we just keep on spreading love, we can make this place dope. Keep your lingo sweet and fluffy like you talking to them birds, cause you just never know when you might have to eat those words. Stop thinking too much about things that don't matter. Just keep following your dreams and keep climbing that ladder. Cause
what I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love, yeah, love, yeah.
Is what I am. We are the Wiley Ones and we run this jam. Josh, my dad, P, Funk, and Sam. Jay Nottingham with the bass in my hand. I said, jump up, let this groove in your soul. Then love up, let your love light glow. The funky human race, this is how we roll. And before we go, we got to let y'all know that
what I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love.
Your love is what I am.
What I am is love, yeah, love, yeah.
back to the Scene Mom Says podcast. And I have I'm going to call it a special interview because I haven't connected with this guy for a really long time. And we've been friends for a long time, but he kind of just, faded a little bit into the ether, as it were. But he's back now with a new single and a new concept of singles and releases. And I'm just so happy to be talking with him. I have got the Wiley One, Sam Wiley here. Hi, Sam.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for reaching out. It's so good to see your face again.
You too. And your voice.
Oh, thank you. It's been a minute.
It has been.
A lot of changes for both of us.
Yeah, lots of changes. I got lost in the forest, but I made my way out.
Well, I was looking on Facebook because with a lot of people that I met during my time at KWSS in Phoenix, I usually friended people right after I met them and connected with them, at a show or whatever. And we've known each other for 12 years, my friend.
12 years. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, and Facebook will show you like the connection stuff. And that's actually kind of cool because I think the last thing we were both at together was probably Beef Vegan's exit. That was like 2017 or something.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy morning, right?
That was a crazy morning. That was something you shouldn't do in the morning, but we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I watched
goodness.
that recording of us all getting on stage and singing. It was cool to watch because I was looking for like a picture of me and you. And I was
How
like,
have we been in so many places together and no picture of the two of us?
there's got to be someone somewhere.
We'll have to ask the Phoenix community because, people have pictures we don't even know about.
Right?
I know.
Yeah. We just say, hey, I need a picture of Danny and Sam.
Yep. Or something we can crop. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or I'll just do a screenshot of this and then we'll have a current one. You are back, so to speak. You are back. You've got a new single that is being released on Friday. The 25th? That's the day, right?
Well, it's the full moon is on the 23rd.
Oh, okay.
And then the show's on the 25th. So
All right. Yes. So you have this new single. It's called Get It Back. And you have a little Tempe music royalty, if you will, on this track. Scotty Johnson from Gin Blossoms playing guitar. The track is fantastic. And we're going to talk about it in a bit. But I want to back up a little bit and get a little background for the non-AZ listeners, or even the people in the Phoenix area who, may have come to Arizona and started listening to indie music and haven't heard of the Wiley One yet. Let's give some background, how your musical journey and how you became the Wiley One.
Well, I started playing like guitar when I broke my ankle skateboarding because I was like trying to become a professional skater when I was a kid. My brother gave me a guitar and I started playing, and then, fast forward to I went to NAU, Northern Arizona, and that's when I started really, really writing a lot of songs and playing some open mics. I didn't think I was very good, really, like everyone kind of does. And then I just played some open mics and got some great responses. That's how it started for me. And then when I graduated, I moved to San Miguel de Allende in Mexico. And that was like the coolest experience of my life. I lived on the rooftop of a hotel, like the top. And so I had the whole roof to myself. And then my sister let me use her. They're also musicians, artists. And she let me use her for music studio. And so, yeah, that's when I recorded my first record. And I recorded on ADAT. So reel to reel. This was a long time ago.
Wow.
And like the hotel that I lived in had a lightning tower on there was the lightning tower hotel. So when the storms came through, that's where the lightning would strike. So my sister was like, when the storm comes, you have to you can't just turn off all the equipment, you have to unplug everything.
Wow.
or you might die while holding an electric guitar.
Oh my God, crazy.
That was a trippy experience. And then I just came back and formulated a band. I got with my manager, got a manager. And we just started working hard. He just asked me what I wanted to do. So I told him I want to play the X Games. And next thing you know, he's getting me a show at the X Games, which was amazing.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I played the X Games 3 times back in the day, the winter and then two of the summer ones. Because I love snowboarding, skateboarding, and all that stuff. So, and then we recorded "Kill It with Love," which was the second album, and then about, I don't know, 2 or 3 singles in between and after. And we had a good run. We're doing some great things. I think at that time we just never could get the full, like we would do tours, but we wouldn't do the full big on monster tour.
Right.
It was always like, go for a week, go for 4 days, come back. We never really got, and we could have. So, but life happens.
Of course.
But just getting to play with some of my favorite artists, whether it's like the Dirty Head, Sublime with Rome, 311, and Slightly Stupid, and so many awesome, and the festivals, and
yeah,
that's kind of the story. But we had a good run, and then now it's time to release some unreleased things and some new recordings.
Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Hey, they say it hits you where it hurts when you're walking through the crowd and they ripping at your shirt. Gotta do my work, somebody press alert, cause I think we've all had enough Johnny Drama entourage. Sleep through the mirage, now take a deep breath. I don't know what to tell you, I ain't got no hate left. Guess I'll keep on searching, Lord have mercy. I got scars on my heart from searching for the right queen with the beautiful dream. Not concerned with the scene. If you'd rather have power than love, then I say nah, 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 nah. Give me my guitar in the parking lot. Open up a door, let's get ready, rock the show, yo. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Nope, no one can save me but myself. When I throw it at the crowd and the energy is felt, now the cards are dealt. Everybody needs help, no need to push and shove. Feel the love, now send it back to me. Through a tragedy, get off of my chest. Music is the key, Wiley me, be blessed. Guess I'll keep on turning, let it all be. Travel far, bar to bar in the search of our dream. To increase my team, you gotta have heart. Where thoughts go, energy flows. So no drama, rama. Give me my guitar, gaze upon the stars. Fall into the soul, let's get ready, rock a show, yo. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm with my hoodie on. I'm gonna kill it all with love. Walk through the storm. I'm gonna kill it all with love.
I kill it with love.
Gonna kill it all with love.
I kill it all with love.
I'm gonna kill it all with love.
Kill it with love.
All with love.
Kill it with love.
With love.
I kill it with love.
With love. I'm gonna kill it all with love.
I kill it all with love.
All with love.
Kill it all with love.
All with love.
I kill it all with love.
With love. I'm gonna kill it all. I'm gonna kill it all. I'm gonna kill it all. I'm gonna kill it all.
I kill it all with love.
With love.
You're listening to the Scene Mom Says podcast. Now back to Danny's interview with Sam Wiley.
Your style of music is acoustic hip hop. So you make the rhymes, you play the guitar, it's usually like Kill It With Love. I think of Kill It With Love, one of my favorite tracks. And it's just like, I don't know, you just feel so good after listening to it, right? It's just, you always have this positive, upbeat, motivating way about your music. And it's just one of the things that just, don't take it the wrong way, attracted me to your music. So then you kind of, you did. I mean, probably, man, it was definitely before pandemic times that you just kind of took a little break or hiatus. You kind of just, dropped off a little bit. Was there a specific reason for the hiatus, or, did the band just break up, or what went on?
Well, it's just sitting in a hard drive collecting dust. We had an EP like that was close to being done.
Wow.
So that's just kind of out there. But I don't know, life happened. People got married, people had kids, but, and then obviously, like a lot of people went under during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a weird time for me. I had some licensing money coming in, but you couldn't tour, couldn't play any gigs.
Right. At
the same time, my other business, COVID really affected as well, to where during COVID, I actually, I moved out of my house, put everything in storage, and went to live in the woods and be a snowboard teacher.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just played little gigs up there and taught little kids how to snowboard.
I bet that was fun.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, there's eventually, when I keep doing these, questions are going to come up, and my goal in this is like be completely authentic. Before, when I was with a label, it was always like stay upbeat. We're only releasing upbeat music, and this time I'm just gonna like try to be as authentic and honest as possible. So
do what you want to do.
I went through a dark time, went through some depression, some mental health issues, some abusing alcohol, and I had to fight through all those demons, and it was pretty sad. I went like a year just not even picking up a guitar.
Oh, so, yeah.
It's crazy. And, I don't want to make the excuses or have a way my pride. A lot of people go through those things. And if I can speak about it, you're not alone.
That's the thing. A lot of people go through that stuff, especially and it went up during COVID. We were all stuck at home, just, watching TV and scrolling online and not doing anything. So, all of us kind of went through that to a point, but nobody wants to talk about it because it's still deemed so taboo. And it's like, no, if we show people that we're in it together, we can get out of it together.
I completely agree.
So I appreciate you being so candid about that. I think it's good for people to hear, for sure. But something obviously got you back in the studio and wanting to do something and dust off whatever you had there to dust off. And now you have this full moon series of songs. So tell us about this whole concept.
I've had the idea forever. My older brother was always really into the Mayan calendar, and he was always into that whole thing. And we used to talk about the cycles of time, and, ancient history just fascinated me. And I always kind of on my leisure time would read about it. And so I just thought it would be a cool idea, easy to market. I'm just going to have like a full moon of that month, whether it's the wolf moon, the whatever moon, harvest moon, and just have it, and then have all my information. Everyone knows when the release date is, I thought it was a cool idea for someone to look up at, if they look up and see the moon, they're like, oh, Wiley's releasing a single today,
I love it.
And then it gives you time. And then obviously, like, I know EPs and albums are where it's at, and albums are coming back, but I'm going to do that later. But these songs, some of them are 12 years old. Some of them I recorded a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. So I thought it was a cool concept to give yourself some time in between, and I just wanted to get the ball rolling without overwhelming myself working for a year and then releasing one project. I was like, consistency. Yeah. I've been out of the game for a little while, so I was like, stay consistent with releasing a new single project, one a month.
I love it. And it's as much as albums and putting EPs and albums are starting to come back again, the single is still very important. And it is, unfortunately, whether good or bad, we're in a time where the second you're not seen or you're not posting something, you're forgotten. You know, it's just, and I'll say it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but putting out singles every now and then help keep that consistency so that you aren't completely forgotten and you don't just put this album out and everybody's like, what? Who is this? So it's almost like they're going on the journey with you, which is great. I think that's a plus side to it. Yeah. So the first single is Get It Back. Was that a new one or an old one?
I mean, I recorded it this year. This year, finalized it, mixed and mastered it and all that. But no, we had the idea and we're working on it over the last couple of years. It's just, Scotty's a busy guy. He's always on tour with Jim Blossoms. And I was going through my stuff. And so, but we got it done and it turned out badass.
Seriously, a jam. I was like, what is this I am hearing? It's fantastic. It has a lot more rock to it than what I'm used to hearing come from you, right? And, you know, people who haven't heard your music before won't understand that. But if you listen to anything older from Sam, you will know what I mean. So it's definitely, it's got rock to it. So was it a choice or how it came together when you were mastering and mixing and working with Scotty?
It all happened organically, and that's the way I love it. I love going into the studio and people aren't too rigorous. You kind of just create and just let inspiration flow. Sounds cheesy, but that's the coolest. I think that's when the greatest stuff is made. So in the beginning, it was just, I think Scotty sent me like just an iPhone recording. We'd known each other. We were neighbors. We hung out in the same spots. He would host like some little showcase that I would go to and play. But he would, you know, we just became great friends. We go to yoga. We go to the same yoga place.
Nice.
What's that place we would meet up at? Little Woody, right there in Arcadia area. So anyway, we just became friends and we slowly started talking about doing something together. And he sent me just a guitar riff. And I just immediately started writing to it. So it started out acoustic. To answer your question, it was just acoustic. That's what I thought it was going to be. But then once we got in the studio, I was like, oh, this is going to be a rock song. You know?
Oh yeah, and it is.
So, and just let each other be themselves. So, you know, he brought his 90s rock flair to it, mixed with the hip hop, mixed with my vocals. So, and he played bass on it too. I want to say that. So he did a great job.
When it all seems hurried, you're worried inside your soul. Get off your feet, weather the earthly concrete, and take a stroll to get it back. Find that all of this crap is just a show. Gather it up, let it cut and release, and let it go. With every loss is a lesson. Best believe there's no question. I know that life can be rich, but in every fail is a gift. To realign the time is not about righting the ship. Forgive the wind and sing. Spread your wings, take flight to get it back again. You're splitting up the same. You have the right to get it back again. Get up off your knees, shine your light to get it back again. Roll up both your sleeves and fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Take flight to get it back again. You're splitting up the seams. You have the right to get it back again. Get up off your knees, shine the light to get it back again. Roll up both your sleeves. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. And fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. 'Cause we all have purpose. Come full circle back to who you know. Yeah, now that the dust has settled, the level is not a low. We gotta burst that bubble from struggle along the road. Never too early in the morning, never too late in the night. Might be to channel ideas and be the beacon of light. They tell you no, then just laugh. You can master your craft and take the past, there ain't no doubt about it. Shatter the mask. In fact, carpe diem, lead it. You could dream it, then be it. Take the demon's flash, throw it in the trash. Take flight to get it back again. It's splitting up the same. You have the right to get it back again. Get up off your knees, shine your light to get it back again. Roll up both your sleeves and fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Take flight to get it back again. You're splitting up the seams. You have the right to get it back again. Get up off your knees, shine the light to get it back again. Roll up both your sleeves. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. And fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. 'Cause we all have purpose. Come full circle back to who you know. dreams. Take flight to get it back again. You're splitting at the seams. You have the right to get it back again. Get up off your knees. Shine the light to get it back again. Now roll up with your sleeves. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. Now fight to get it back again. Don't give up on your dreams. 'Cause we all have purpose. Come full circle back to who you are.
Follow Danny on Facebook, search for Scene Mom Says, and you can also follow Danny on Instagram at dcutleraz. Now back to the interview.
So what was the inspiration for the song?
You know, when I was writing it, I was like I said, I was in a hiatus. I was a little bit depressed. I had some songwriter. I was like writer's block.
Yeah.
So I was like, in the beginning, I was like, just write a song to inspire yourself. And then once I started writing it, I was like, oh man, this might relate to a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Get off your butt. Don't give up. You know, fight for your dreams and that kind of theme. You know, I wanted people to be. I imagine people like hopefully listening to it in their car and being like, man, right when I get home, I'm going to do that thing I said I would. You know, that I haven't done. You know, just not procrastinate. Just like get the ball rolling. Get the hamster wheel turning.
Yeah. I felt it. I felt a little surge as I was listening for the first time. It's so wonderful. I love the feeling of listening to a song for the first time and you don't know what it's going to be. Or in my case, I had a preconceived notion of what it might be because I know your music, right? But put those headphones on and let it go. And I was like, ooh, let's turn this up a little more. You got a show coming up as well around it. So the 25th is the first of the shows, right?
Yeah. So I'm on the west side near Litchfield Park area. And so I wanted to do something to support one of the local bar restaurants here. Start simple. You know, we got a bassist, guy in a cajon, lead guitarist, and maybe a few other guest appearances.
Nice. Well, since this show also focuses on helping indie musicians so that they can help, figure out how to navigate the promotion, marketing landscape. The world now, as I said earlier, heavily social media focused and always needing to be, on. So what kind of advice, since you've been out of it and coming back into it, what kind of advice could you share with other musicians who just want their music to be heard and just don't want to get burned out on having to always post something and be on?
Yeah, I mean, what a question, right?
I know it's a loaded question.
The world is changing, and so sometimes it can be overwhelming. And I would say try not to get overwhelmed with getting pulled all these different directions on where to promote. Just be authentic. Like, write your true music. Don't try to listen to something and copy that style. That's the most important thing. People can tell when you're being real. And then I would say consistency. That's something that we didn't do as well as we could in the past. A lot of that being my fault. And, so staying consistent. Videos are everything.
Yeah.
Record yourself playing live, record yourself sitting in your garage, record yourself in the studio, and just post little clips and stay consistent. And then stay consistent with your release of music and engage, ask questions online. I think a lot of people just post stuff, look at me, but they're not hey, what do you guys think? Or where should I play next? Or what band should I play?
That's important, actually. That's very important because we are social media just makes you into this me person. But if you don't interact with others, you're never going to grow.
Yeah. And then, there's so much. I would say, I think people just need to stop worrying so much. One of the themes about this first single is that you're never too early. You're never too young. It's never too late. A good song is a good song, and people will recognize if a good song is a good song. So a lot of people just give up when they get older, and I think that's lame. I think you should just keep putting stuff out. If you love it, if it gives you happiness, you know, people are going to feel that in your music.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say collaborate. Collaboration is awesome because it keeps your drive going. Multiple people are helping you promote. You're making a family in the music community. Super important. I mean, there's so much. Don't rush it. Don't put out music that isn't produced correctly. A lot of artists do that, you know.
That's an important one. Yeah. You don't have to put a lot of money behind it either to get something that sounds decent, which is a good thing now. We have all the tools available to us.
Yeah, there's so many resources.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that are talented that are just getting started, whether it's a videographer or an engineer or a producer that are just looking for an opportunity, and they're great, you know.
Yeah.
Some of these people will do it for very little money or for free just to get it going, you know.
It's
And
true. Yeah.
yeah,
That's why you get out there and meet other people and collaborate and network and go to other shows. You know, that's a big one, going to other artist shows so that you can meet them and get an idea. That's another way too.
Yeah. And then the other one I've always said, even back in the day, is don't think of music as a competition. It's not a competition. If anything, never underestimate the power of telling someone you love their music, or you love that band's video, or you love Danny's show, or you love, you know, the article they wrote. Or for me, like I really want to start focusing on licensing, which is, I think, is the most powerful way, but also the hardest way.
Yes.
Yeah. If you can make just build relationships, real ones, you know, trusting, awesome, cool relationships, I think will drive you more than anything forward.
And on social, you're the Wiley One?
The Wiley One Music, at the Wiley One Music.
Excellent. And I'll have links on all the notes for this show and everything. And again, for those of you in the Phoenix area, May 25th at Ground Control in Litchfield Park, you can go to the single release party and say, welcome back, Sam. Follow the Wiley One so you can see when other singles will be released. And Sam, it was so wonderful catching up with you and seeing you again.
You too. I miss you. Maybe I should come play a show out on the East Coast again.
I am getting to know people and venues and labels. There's some great stuff out here. And yeah, I actually just talked to Brandon Decker because he's thinking of coming east and doing some stuff. And I was like, try this place, try that place. And it's just wonderful. It's a great scene here. And it's not just Massachusetts, it's all of New England. It's a really good community here, and I'm excited to get to know it more. So yes, if you ever want to come east, I can find places for you for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything.
Of course. And anytime you want to come back, you are welcome to be a guest on the show, Sam.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get all this music out there and let it fly.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Silence.
without you.
That was Boston band Jennifer Teft and the Strange with Shoulda Known Better off of her brand new shiny album Strange Beginnings, which you can find via Rock Garden Records or through Bandcamp. The entire album is amazing. It's just solid classic rock. Definitely worth a listen. It's about 30 minutes long. I'm looking forward to her album release show, which is happening mid-June, not just for the music, but I have said it a bazillion times. I am looking forward to meeting the Rock Garden Records gang. So if you're in the Boston area, you should definitely come on out. I'll put all the info in the show notes and you'll definitely see it on social media too. I hope you enjoyed my interview with the Wiley One, Sam Wiley, and I have to apologize if you thought it sounded like I was in some large empty hall for the interview. I wasn't. Rookie mistake. I had the wrong setting on my soundboard. Luckily, it was minor. I guess even after 20 years, mistakes can still happen. Oh well. Since the interview did go long, however, I'm not adding all the music news and extras this week that you usually hear on the show, but I am going to give you a little good news right now. An 18-year-old broke her wrist and was still able to play her gig after her dad literally lent her a hand. So Mary Leahy broke her wrist 2 days before a big solo gig at the Petersboro Music Festival after falling off a farm cart. But instead of canceling or not being a part of it, her father, Donald Leahy, who is one of the best fiddle players in Canada, who's toured with people like Shania Twain, he stepped in and created a very special duet. So the 55-year-old moved the bow while Mary played the chords with her good hand. She said, "I don't know how, but I managed to play with my left hand only." She's a full-time musician from Ontario. She said, "It was really hard. I don't know how I pulled it off, but I did." Now, her father, who toured with Shania Twain back in 1997, was named as one of the world's best fiddle players by a Wisconsin university and has released several CDs with his wife, Natalie, including a Christmas LP called A Celtic Family Christmas, with the children joining in the performances. The video is just amazing. I will have a link in the show notes. You got to watch it. It's just fascinating to watch. I don't know. It's just really cool. It's like nerdy, good music news for you. And that is your good news this week. Again, links in the show notes.
Slowly
cure for everything. She is mine. The cure for everything. Our hands intertwine. You're the cure for everything. She is mine. You're the cure for everything. Our hands intertwine. You're the cure for everything. She is mine. You're the cure for everything. She is mine. That was Boston duo Arrows of Athena and their latest single Cure for Everything, which is on their debut album called The Ghost Archives. As always, all the links will be in the show notes. And with that, that is it for episode 17. If you like what you hear, please share the love with friends. You can share any feedback, suggestions, or music to scenemomsays@gmail.com. Thanks as always for listening, and you will hear me again soon. You've been listening to the Scene Mom Says podcast. Intro, outro music is Look Good for the Radio by Fairy Bones. Learn more about Danny and the show at dannycutler.com.